So what are data types and how do you use them? Well, in the previous section we looked at this piece of code which adds two numbers together. The important word here is numbers. Numbers are a type of data. When we're using programming terms, however, numbers are split up into a few different categories because computers don't really understand the concept of numbers. They understand 1 and 0. In this code we are adding two whole numbers together, and we call whole numbers integers when we're talking about computers, which is shortened to int in Java code. So as mentioned, int is a number, but it only works with whole numbers. It cannot handle any decimal places, so it's not good for calculations where accuracy matters or things like division. It's only good if you're counting whole things like cars on a road or cookies sold in a shop. Next up we have float. Float can handle decimal places, but it's only good for around 7 decimal places with accuracy. It is recommended as the data type to use whenever you're calculating anything money related. If you're manually assigning a number to a float variable, you need to place the letter F at the end of the number, for example 1.23f. You should also know that it takes more of your computer's memory to store a float compared to an int, and so you should only use them when you actually need to. Next up we have strings. Any letters, sentences, etc. that you want to show in your program are almost certainly going to be strings. To use strings, you just need to add double quotation marks around the text when you are assigning it to the variable. An important point here is that this is one of the few data types which actually starts with a capital letter. Next up we have Boolean. This is one of the most simple data types. Its value can be either true or false, that's it. And this is particularly useful when you're configuring settings, so you either want to turn a setting on or off. There are other data types available in Java as well, but you won't use most of them until you start working on your own projects, when you've learned the basics. Information about the other data types is available on the Java website too.